In the last step, we got the Object First repository added into Veeam, ready to accept that Veeam backup data. Let's take a look at exactly what a job creation process looks like and how easy it is to get started. Okay, now we're picking up inside the Veeam interface right after we've added the Object First appliance in as a repository. And you can see we've added in the Object First immutable backup target right here. You can see it denoted by Object First. Your next step is to create your first Veeam backup job. To do that, navigate back to your home screen. You can either right-click out here and choose backup, or there are buttons there in the toolbar. We'll just simply hit backup and we'll do virtual machine. Now, for purposes of this example, I'm simply going to do a very basic backup job, selecting a single VM just to show you guys the steps. It's very straightforward. We'll just give this a title of example job. Keep it simple. We're going to keep everything default here. So I'm simply going to hit add. In this case, we run vSphere, so I'm going to expand our vCSA. We'll go into our data center, into our production cluster, and I'll just grab one of our domain controllers. We'll simply hit add. We'll go next. This is very critical. We want to make sure we select the Object First target that we just created. You'll see the capacity shows how much free space we have, and of course it's completely free since we haven't run any jobs yet. We're going to leave our retention period on the default of 7 in this case. We're going to next through these steps. We're not going to schedule it since I'm simply showing you how easy it is to get started, but we are going to go ahead and kick it off, so we'll hit finish. Now at this point, we've created our example job. You can see it right here in Veeam, and you'll see the statistics window below will start to populate with information. So let's do a quick summary where we're at right now. To kick things off, you rack and stack the appliance after your unboxing. Very straightforward, typical server. Rack it in your rack, do all your network connections and power. You turn it on. In order to access the text user interface, you can either use a physical keyboard and mouse. If you're there in the data center in person, you can access it that way, or you can leverage your built-in remote management applications, such as iDRAC, like we used in our example. From there, once it finishes the boot process, you'll be greeted with the license terms you must accept, and then you'll go through the step-by-step process that we showed you in our text user interface video. Very straightforward, few basic steps to simply get the Object First appliance on the network. Now, from there, if there were any pending updates that needed to be done to the appliance, they can be done during that initial setup process so that you're on the latest and greatest code base. Now, from there, you're going to access the web user interface like we showed you, and you're going to use that service point IP to leverage the web user interface. You're going to use the password that you created during your text user interface setup process. Once you're in, you have a very nice guided tour, shades everything down, directs you exactly where you need to go to create your S3 key, create your S3 bucket, and then finally you land at that service point IP again, which you'll need to copy. That's when you go and you add it into Veeam as an S3 compatible repository, which we showed you in the last video. Very straightforward, wizard-driven process, few easy clicks, and you've added Object First into Veeam. Finally, here's where we are right now. We've created our first example job. It's very basic Veeam wizards that you're choosing here. And you can see that our VM is being provisioned now, and it's going through the process of starting to run the backup job. And now everything is landing on that S3 object-based immutable appliance. You don't have to be a security expert. You didn't have to know any Linux expertise to go enable, any type of fail-safes or safeguards. So as you can see, we've gone through this process showing you how quick and easy it is, all the way from box to backup in 15 minutes or less, enabling you to remain simply resilient. Join us for additional instructional videos where we'll dive a little bit deeper into some of our additional safeguards and capabilities to further arm you in your effort to avoid ransomware. And just like that, you're simply resilient with absolute immutability powered by Object First. From box to backup in 15 minutes is not just a slogan. As you've seen over the past few videos, it's incredibly straightforward, secure, simple, and powerful backup storage exclusively engineered for Veeam customers. But that's not all. We've got some additional enhancements and capabilities that we're going to be diving into in future videos. So stay tuned for more details to come.